tweet, but that's not going to happen.
We're good?
We're good.
Hey everyone, I'm Bleeko from the Time for Rolling podcast, and this is Dezey from Halcyon Elite. And we're here at the Halcyon Elite meetup in Austin, Texas, and Shanshai is helping us out behind the scenes. Shanshai, do a wave or something in front of the camera.
Oh.
No, he can't hear. Say hi. There you go. Yeah, nice. Good one. We're going to be doing a series of interviews with people who are here at the gathering so you can get to know the community better. So this is Dezey. Dezey, do you want to introduce what you're doing here with Halcyon Elite?
Hey, I'm Dezey. I'm one of the minds behind Halcyon Elite. And yeah, I've been in the community quite a while. I started off with YouTube, made some like instructional videos and whatnot, and then I kind of went to Worlds, and then I met Austin. He's not here, but he's the CEO of Vision Gaming, and he's heading the project for Halcyon Elite. And he kind of just talked to me. He's like, "Hey, make this app with me because you know what you're doing." And I was like, "Okay," because he watched my videos and he liked what he saw. So then he kind of just.
Did someone introduce you to review, or did you
No,
just start talking?
we literally sat down next to each other, and then he just started talking. And he's like, "Who are you?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm Dezey," And he's like, "Oh, I'm a new player." I was like, "Oh, that's perfect because my videos will help new players."
Oh, he was a new player at the time?
Yeah,
How long have you been playing?
Just like a few months.
Nice.
Yeah, and I was
he
like,
went to Worlds?
Yeah, and he went to Worlds because he just thought it was awesome.
So why did you go to Worlds?
I went to Worlds because I always go to these big events. I came from a League of Legends background, and I traveled across the world just to go to like these big events. Like a couple years back, I went to the entire Europe tour and just followed every city, and then kind of just traveled all over Europe myself.
And that was with League of Legends?
Yeah, that was for League of Legends. So I was like in Berlin, Germany, and whatnot. And then now that I kind of moved over to Vainglory, I kind of want to do the same thing. So I went to Worlds, and it was in LA. It was convenient because my sister lives down there. So
cool.
Yeah, it was super easy. So then I went down there and met Austin, and that's how Halcyon Elite came into fruition. I guess you could say that.
Do you still play League of Legends now, or do you mostly stick with Vainglory?
No, because my mechanical skill kind of capped out at like the high gold. So then I was like, all right, I'm
Where is it capped out in Vainglory, or are you still
I play one game a day, but I'm climbing. I got to POA silver last season.
Yeah.
And I got back to POA bronze in like 6 games.
I have not yet made it back to POA.
Okay,
I was last season, but this season,
yeah.
no.
But I'm slowly getting back into it. But I just working with Halcyon Elite, working with Vision Gaming as kind of the coach and analysis or analyst, kind of takes up a lot of my time. But
okay, so let's break it down. So first, you did videos for YouTube that kind of taught new players how to play the game.
Yeah.
What do you do now for Halcyon Elite?
What I do now for Halcyon Elite, basically I was kind of the engineer of the entire what we want, the statistics that we want, how it should kind of generally look, and the types of features that I want. So a lot of the features are kind of like how you compare certain players, or how you can look at your roles, and because it's such a role specific game, I wanted to split those up and give their own scores, and then you can find a lot of different things through the match details that I kind of all came up with. I wrote all the wireframes way back in January to kind of like, hey, this is what it should look like, this is what I want, like in terms of like damage graphs, gold charts, and other things like that, and heat maps for kills and things like that, which we finally got in the app. So
those are really cool.
Yeah, and I have so many other things that I kind of want to get in there.
Was Worlds where they finally announced that the API was going to be released?
Yes.
So this was kind of like a real spur of the moment thing that you discussed.
So Austin was just sitting there and he was like, "Yo, this API thing, you think you can like come and join me with this? I want to do something for the community, because this is a community-based game as much as it is like professional esport and things like that. So then like like he kind of just like grabbed me, and then we just wanted to like kind of contribute, get out there and possibly do something real cool. And Austin himself, he owned his JoBot. They make software for companies and things like that. And he's always wanted to get into the gaming scene, and this is his step into it. and he brought me along on board. So that's definitely.
Did you guys meet anyone else at Worlds that also became kind of part of this project, or did you add other people later?
No, it was just me and him, and he had a few people that on his team that are working with us, and then it kind of grew out, and then like through my connections and his connections, we were kind of just latching all over the place and bringing people aboard. Like, you know, you're here because you met Austin.
Yeah.
I've known Chanchai for forever and a half.
He's the best.
Since like day one, since like PAX. Yeah.
Oh, you met him at PAX.
And yeah, so I think this just started with me and him. And we kind of just started bringing everyone in, but
yeah. And so at the time when you guys thought of this, I think the only other thing that actually existed was VG Miner, and it was the version where you sent in screenshots.
Yeah.
So
yeah, you're right. Yeah.
So all of these sites kind of developed around the same time, and I think you guys were the first to do an app. Is that right?
We were the first to do an app.
Yeah. And how does your app kind of differentiate itself, or what makes it different from the other API resources that are out there?
The other API resource, well, we have different statistics. Everyone has their own kind of specialty.
Yeah, for sure.
But we all have the core statistics. Everyone has the same core statistics. That's what we bring into kind of the fold. That kind of sets us apart. I mean, we have different, damage charts. You're gonna have your graphs. You're gonna have to be able to look at yourself like individually as a player and kind of as a team. Through the numbers, and through the numbers, I think you can see a lot of your kind of strengths and weaknesses, and that will help you kind of figure out how to get better. As Halcyon Elite evolves, it's going to be even more minute with the details in terms of how you're struggling or how you're getting better in terms of like different phases of the game and things like that.
What I like about the app is it's very clean. Like, the graphic design is excellent. It's intuitive in that you swipe through to see more stats and things like that. But definitely, I would say from my perspective, one of the things that's setting it apart from other sites and apps at this point is that you are kind of delving into the tournament scene, which is why we're here right now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
What made you guys decide to tackle tournaments? Well,
one of the partners of the Vision Gaming Halcyon Elite brand is he's a big tournament organizer, and he had worked with this group that now is owned by Jerry Jones of the Cowboys, and so he knows how to run tournaments, and they have the actual software that kind of runs tournaments, so it's super easy. They've made it before, so they can know how to kind of make it again to kind of fit into Vainglory. And that's kind of why they want to make this as well. And beyond that, I mean, there's other things. You can practice your draft phase and things like that, single, double bands, and then you can also do there's a little community gathering sheet page which we need to kind of like keep on updating.
That's going to be an excellent resource for anyone who hasn't checked that out. If you download the Halcyon Elite app, which is free on the App Store for iOS and Android, right?
Yeah, iOS and Android.
Yeah, there's a little community tab where you can see updates and gatherings and things like that, which is super awesome. I think that's definitely something the community needs because, like right now, if you want to find a gathering, you have to be keyed into like Reddit, Twitter, Facebook, and like they're all and Discord. They're all spread out, and you're not going to find the same gathering all in one location. So it's really good to have a page like that.
I mean, in the end, what we want Halcyon Elite to be is kind of this end-all, be-all application where you can have stats, like a social aspect, a tournament aspect, and just everything Vainglory in there.
It provides a really good out-of-app experience.
So that'll be kind of the goal that we want in there.
All right, cool. Well, the tournament is happening today and tomorrow, so people should definitely check that on stream. What time is it starting?
Whenever the challenge battles are over.
Okay, cool. So like around 5:15 PDT or after, depending on when challenger battles finish. Today, which is Saturday, and tomorrow, Sunday. Do you have like any predictions for those games or anything? Any matches you're excited to see?
Some of the matches I'm excited to see. Not in this first round, because I feel like there's going to be a lot of upsets. I mean, not too many upsets.
Yeah.
I am excited to see Vision Gaming just because they're my team.
Talk a little bit about that. Who's on Vision Gaming?
Vision
How did that
Gaming,
get started?
we changed up the roster a little bit. So we have Chicken, formerly from Hammers. He's playing as,
excellent.
but he's moving into the jungle role. I mean, he's been in a hyper-aggressive type of play style, and he fits well with that in the jungle mindset. We ended up picking up Shaded Talent, who was actually one of the first, Vainglorious gold players this season. And he's just an amazing player. Chicken defines him as he plays like me. And then, so with that mindset, as an amazing captain that he is, with Chicken as a jungle, they're going to go into that. And we also picked up Sibs. He was playing with Rogue, but now he plays with us. And he's moving into the carry role.
So this has all happened kind of recently.
Yeah.
So these guys have not been playing together for the last year or anything.
No,
so in your opinion, if they don't take the game today, it's not really definitive.
It's not definitive, but I wanted to see them because we had a chance to get. We still have Standing Solo on the roster, but his time with school and the next split is kind of going to be a little bit hard for him to stay with the team. So I opted to choose the team that would be using for the VIS split too, and kind of actually see that how they're going to play against some higher tier players and whatnot. So that'll get them ready a lot faster than just playing in ranked together. So that was kind of my reasoning to get them in there.
Yeah. So. That's really cool. All right, so back to my original question, which is, are there any matchups you're excited to see today?
Oh, yes. Today, tomorrow, I definitely want to see anyone who Immortals kind of matches up with, because they're absolutely amazing. I always thought that Dezey was just a phenom at the game.
Yeah.
I met him when he was 5 years old, back at PAX, and he was killer.
Way back when.
Yeah, but now he has a supporting cast that can stand up to his level. Like you have T-Tigers, who's just incredible in the jungle. He plays 2 heroes, but it looks like he's playing more with the Batiste that he just pulled out. But whatever he plays phenomenally at. And Max Green is an absolutely incredible
love Max Green.
Yeah, so he's going to be able
really
to kind of do his thing in the lane without having to kind of deviate from what he's good at. He just needs to just focus and carry in position, which he's been doing, and I think he'll do well. And so I'm rooting for them. They're going to get a lot better, and they're going to go a lot further than most other teams out there.
Yeah, I'm excited to see all these teams go up against each other, because I feel like at invitationals like this, there's a lot more chance for upset than when the stakes are kind of higher.
That's true. Yeah, it'll be it'll be 16 of the best teams out there right now. So in terms of talent, you're going to be seeing everything there. You have your VG8 and you have your challenger teams. And the challenger teams, there's some really good teams in there.
Yeah.
This challenger split was really hard just because of that. So I think this invitational is going to be pretty stellar.
All right, great. Is there anything else you want to mention to people who are watching?
Download the app. Halcyon Elite on the Android and iPhone.
Everything's going.
Oh, here we go.
Hey, Austin.
We're doing an
everyone.
interview.
Yeah, we're live streaming. This is Austin.
This is Austin.
The Austin.
Hey, T-Dog, you want to just say hi to everyone? We'll do an interview a little later.
Yes, T-Dog, you'll see this pretty face later.
Oh,
right
glamorous.
But yeah, download the app and come watch the stream. And
anyone who's in Austin, Texas, if you're watching this right now on Saturday, then you can come either tonight or tomorrow. Oh my God, is that a volleyball?
Love the volleyball. I told you it's the best swag.
Volleyball. We have swag.
We have a lot of
Calm
swag.
We'll be here tomorrow as well, so
and there's
definitely
food.
Go and do that.
I heard it's really good food. Word on the street.
Free Texas barbecue tonight.
Texas barbecue
Oh my
tonight.
God, you know that's the only thing I wanted?
Yeah.
That's the
That's all
one
I've
thing I
been
wanted.
doing all day.
I don't get that in Connecticut.
The brisket is like...
Oh my gosh. All right, so next up, I think we're going to have Princess Paris. Is that correct?
Yes, Paris is up
All
next.
right, cool. Thank you so much, Susie.
Good talking with you.
Yeah.
You're going to be ready, Princess.
Awesome, no worries.
Princess.
Hello, princess.
Come here. Oh, nice mug.
Yes, I know. I was like, I want the black one because that's text-based, and I realized both of them have text-based on
It
it.
has the
So
lipstick print on it, too.
that's how you know it's my cup.
Yeah. All right, so anyone who just joined in, this is Princess Paris, and I'm Bleeko from the Time for Rolling podcast. Princess Paris streams. So if you haven't seen her on Twitch, you need to check her out. We'll talk more on that in a bit. And we are here at the Halcyon Elite Gathering in Austin, Texas, which everyone should come join in.
Yes, come. Austin's an amazing place. I'm from here, so come visit me here tomorrow.
Yeah. Okay. So Princess is amazing. I met her only a couple weeks ago, probably like 2 weeks, honestly.
Yeah, because of the Girls in Glory.
Yeah, we met each other on the Girls in Glory server, which is a server for girls who play Vainglory. And we started talking, and she ended up joining the guild, and I watched her stream, which was killer. And you have streamed in the past also, right? But you just started up again?
I've played Vainglory since beta, and I started streaming like after it was released, like back in 2015, early. And I took a break, but I used to stream when there wasn't when there was not many streamers.
It was a baby game.
It was a baby game, but it was really fun. But I stopped just because like my stream was so bad. Like,
yeah, Princess told me that her stream was super bad, and I was like, what a coincidence. My stream is also super
that's how we
bad.
bonded.
I could probably help you with some of this a little bit.
You did?
Never got your music fixed, so tell them what you use.
I use a cassette player.
She uses a cassette player.
That I have it. I think that some things just sound better on cassettes. I have like 3 main ones. It's Donna Summers, Cher, and Heart. So there's not too much variety, but no one's complained.
Signature.
Yes.
I mean, I just play the same Spotify list over and over again.
Yeah, but that's smart. At least you don't have to worry about people like requesting random songs and having to switch them.
Right.
Too much energy goes into that.
Okay, so you've been playing Vainglory for a long time. You have one of those OG usernames that has an underscore.
Yeah, I didn't know that you can't do that
You
anymore.
can't do it anymore,
Someone
so
said you can't
never
do that.
change your username.
Why would they do
special.
that? I don't think that's
The weirdest thing is that if you're like a really big content creator, then you get dashes. So the underscore is like actually like people notice it.
Oh,
it's not the
okay.
same thing as a dash, but
Yeah.
Don't change it. Don't change
Yeah, I'm not gonna change it. That's awesome. But
All right, so are you coming to the event both days?
yes, I'm from Austin, and I haven't gone to any Vainglory events ever in my life.
Oh, really?
So they had like a meetup in San Antonio a year ago, and I just got like cold feet. And I was like, I can't go. I don't know. I just like really, it's one thing I think a lot of gamers are just used to playing online, but it's an entirely different environment to actually go in person and like meet people. I don't know.
Yeah.
So I was.
It's funny. Sometimes gatherings can be awkward. This might be the first one I've been to that isn't awkward.
I was literally gonna bring like my stream mobile on my phone, walking in here because I was just like, that makes me feel very secure in myself, having like my viewers there with me.
You're creating content.
Yes,
and you have people there with you talking.
Yes, and moral support there. I just had this image of like walking in here and like being like,
you should have done
I
it.
don't know what's happening here. I was like crying.
Oh.
But nothing happened. I was like, it was good. I'm having a really good time here.
That's good. What have you done so far?
Well, I picked up merch.
Do you have any of it with you right now?
No, I don't.
To show off this volleyball.
Yes. Oh, well, yeah. Nightwalker was, I asked her if she didn't want me to blow this up, and she said no, so someone did it apparently, but there's only 3 of them, so I think I'm going to.
We'll probably snag that one.
Let's just take this
Stick it in your bag.
I'll just put it under my skirt. And I got some stickers, tattoos. Oh, I got this. Oh, I do have merch. Lanyard.
Oh, lanyard.
Yeah.
Nice.
The Google
Oh,
one.
you did what I was going to do. I switched out the lanyard with the...
The Google one glows in the dark or lights up,
yeah,
but it was like...
this one is classic.
Doesn't fit up my hair, and so I was like, I'm not
Oh
doing
my
it.
God.
So I switched it out. So yes.
All right, cool. So do you have like a stream schedule or anything like that where people could find you easily if they wanted to?
Yeah, so my username on Twitch is Princess _P Paris with 2 R's. It's not complicated at all. And it's just my IGN from Vainglory. But I usually stream on Mondays and Sunday nights, definitely at 8 o'clock on Central Time. So it's in Austin. I'm not sure how it relates anywhere else, but that's how it is here.
Central Time counts, kind of.
But like I said, my stream I just started up very recently again, so it's TBH for most days. But I usually stream, like if I'm available, I stream.
What guild are you in?
I'm in this awesome guild called Time. I love it. It's everyone there's just so awesome. I mean, like obviously you're in it, so yeah. But I've been in some guilds, like some big guilds since I started Vainglory, and I just never really felt very accepted in any of them. Everyone's really nice, but it's hard to find like a place, especially like if you're part of the LGBT community. I feel in Vainglory. So I'm glad that there's a guild out there that represents females in our community.
Yeah, surprising amount of the LGBTQ population as well, although a lot of people aren't open about it.
I mean, that's why I started streaming, because I didn't see myself represented in any other streams. So I decided just to make my own little stream where I could just do that myself, and I was like, well, it's my spot. And I realized that all the viewers I had mainly were all part of that community as well.
Because they're probably looking for this.
Yeah. So I've had it's been 3 years since I started streaming, and I'll have people come up to me or message me, and they're like, hey, I'm coming out as trans, how do I do this to my parents? And I'm like, oh my god, I've known you, you're this little baby that I knew when you were growing up, and now you're an adult going to college, and you're having this big life-changing experience. So I don't know, I feel somewhat accomplished in what I've been doing so far.
That's really awesome to hear. I feel like a lot of there's been a lot of space growing recently in Vainglory for those kind of communities. There's new LGBTQ.
Yeah, which I don't understand why that wasn't a thing.
How is that not a thing?
What?
But now it's a thing.
Yeah,
so you're on that, right?
Yes, I'm on that. So if you're part of that community, if you're not,
it's for allies too.
Yeah, it's for allies. Everyone join. I'll be on there to chat as well. I'm pretty active on Discord. So.
And you're also on the Girls and Doors.
Yes, I'm on that one too. And I'm always on my phone. I have it here with me. I'm just I'm one of those girls, unfortunately, but I'm okay with it. I'm at peace.
Me too. I understand. Okay, so obviously we're all here to kind of watch the Challenger battles, and then most importantly the Halcyon Elite tournament, which is going to be tonight at 5:15 PDT, or as soon as Challenger battles end, whichever happens. I think we're doing it after Challenger.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah. So are there any teams that you're excited about watching on either days?
I think the only team that I really want to watch, and it's maybe, I'm not sure if that's a common answer, or I'm going to say Gangstars.
I think it is a common
answer. And that's because when I was coming into Vainglory, Xenotech, I was like, oh my god, that's someone different, and he looked so, and he was so welcomed by the community, and I was like, I love this so much. And I love his makeup too. So.
I think there's a couple factors to it. One of them is that Gangstars is one of the first organization. It's a grassroots organization that really represents the community, everyone in the community, rather than just being this separate esports org that was paid for or purchased by these outside entities. And then, on top of that, Xenotech is obviously a huge draw for a lot of people. And I think so is Zora.
Yes. So I think those two players is why I want them to win. But I mean, I want to see Cloud9 do well as well.
It's fun to watch Cloud9.
Yeah. Exactly.
Anytime that I see TSM, Cloud9, or Gangstars, any of the matchups between those guys, it's yes.
I'm gonna watch this.
Especially in real life, but it should be really fun to watch just online as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Especially with other people.
I think just in chat itself, you'll have all that, but I'm gonna be here watching it, so it's gonna be exciting to see how it's gonna be reacted to in person. Yeah. I don't watch sports at all. You can imagine. So this is my sport.
I was never even able to handle esports until recently.
Yeah, I couldn't either. I don't understand competitive play, but I've been getting into it a little bit more.
Yeah.
But before I was just oblivious to everything. So.
All right, great. Well, thank you for coming on with us.
Yes, of course. Thank you so much for having me.
I hope you enjoy your volleyball.
Can I take this? I'm taking.
Yeah, it's yours now.
Can I take this? Okay, I'm taking it.
I don't know if
I don't know. There's more somewhere, I'm sure.
Awesome job.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, and up next we have. Can you remind me of your IGN?
Soulless Tactician.
Soulless Tactician?
Yep, Soulless Tactician.
That's a really
I know.
Is a really good username.
I was bestowed upon that username.
What do you mean you were bestowed upon it?
Bestowed upon it. I'm a martial artist. Yeah, I'm a martial artist.
Oh, you are?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, well, what's the relationship between that and your IGN?
So what was going on is because of MMA and my MMA career and in my background with Premier Sports, I have been granted a Soulless Tactician, and my master, he always told me, he's like, every time you go into the ring, and when you go out, you're a very awesome person. You're going to smile, and you go in, you're like, hi, hello. You're very out there, enthusiastic, until you get into the ring, and then it's
all focus, yeah.
And everybody who goes against you, they see that, and before the match, I'm always like, awesome job, have a good day, and grab their hand and be like, oh my god, awesome. And then as soon as the match starts, and they look at me, and they hesitate, and they're like, I'm like, oh geez, I install fear in them. And so until that happens, I became a very different person, and I use strategies inside of the ring in order to hopefully win. So that is why
Okay, good IGN introduction for anyone who's just joining us now. I'm Bleeko from the Time for Rolling